What's up YouTube, Fuzzy Cobra here, and today is another deck profile. A deck I've been playing a lot recently. I've had the deck for like 2 days, or a day. Yeah, 2 days, but I really like this deck, because it's really fun. I really do like it. But this deck is Garchomp Altaria. It's a lot of fun. I really do recommend you guys try it out. I just really enjoyed playing the deck. So, let's get right into it. Start with our Pokemon. It's just really standard, just from what I think. Play the 4 Gibble. I'll remove that in. We play the standard Gibble because it has 10 more HP and sand attack if you need to. You can use the other one, I guess, but it just has 10 less HP. But yeah. And this deck is weird and plays the stage 1. Plays 3 of them because of how amazing it is. Because Dragon Call. Because of Dragon Call, this deck operates so great. You can pause and read that, but Gabite is just one of the best stage 1s, besides Eels probably. But that's like stage 1 out of the stage 2. But this deck is weird and plays 3 of the stage 1s because that's how the deck operates. It's off of Dragon Call. So it's really because of this you can start attacking by turn 3 or turn 2 sometimes. Pretty much turn 2 you're pretty much getting everything set up. But then we play the 4 Garchomps. These guys here. Let me move the light. But this guy is just really amazing too. 1 energy, Mach Cut 60, and because of how big special energy is in this format, you did get to discard it. But yeah, that's just really amazing. 1 fighting energy for 60, and discard a special. Special energies are really big in this format. Because of Yveltal needs double colorless. For people who want to boost it. Plasma and Fairy Box. Those run lots and lots of special energy. So that's your main line right there. And next is our support. Play 3 Swablu. Preferably this one because it has Sing if you need to. And we play 3 Altaria. Now if you're like new to the TCG, yeah I know I keep doing this, but the Altaria is because of Fight Song. You can pause and read that for a second. Altaria pretty much gives you plus 20 for every Altaria you have in play. So Garchomp with his 1 for 60 can now turn into 1 for 100 or 120, give or take. How many Altarias you're willing to bench? Most I've ever benched is 3, but that's because I had pretty much I could. But most of the time you'll just bench 2 Altaria. But it's just, this deck is just really fun. It's really good. I've tested a bunch of decks, which was Fairy Box, Darkrai, Yveltal, and yeah. And my one tech, most people play Landers. I play the new Garchomp EX. Because he's your big 180 hit. Because regular Garchomp can't hit for 180. Most he can hit is 170. He's for if you need to hit for 180. Because of Power Blast, alright, starts off at 120. You get the boost from Altarias. He can hit for 180. So he's our big hitter right here. You won't need him unless you see 180 HP, which is Darkrai, or whatever. The only one I could think of is Darkrai, and Landorus, and Lugia. That's when you'll pull this guy out. But in testing, he's done really good. He's knocked out many Darkrai's with Power Blast. The only bad part is the energy cost, which is 3, but even then, that's not too big of a deal. So that's our Pokemon lineup. Move that to the side. Next, I believe we have our items and such. We'll start off with tools. Our main damage output, or extra, 2 Silver Bangle. Give him to Garchomp, 30 extra damage. Because he can, and how big EXs are in this format. The only other deck that does not is Excelgor Trevenant. Everything else like Blastoise, Raybor, Fairy Box, everything plays EXs. So this is just a hit for better numbers. And we play the 1 Muscle Band for Garchomp EX, so we can only bench 2 Altarias, so he'll still do 180. So that, or if you don't have a Silver Bangle on the regular Garchomp. But that's our tools. Now for search, this is all the search Pokemon we have. We have 4 level ball. This pretty much searches everything that you need. Pretty much Swablu, Gibble, Altaria, and Gabite. You don't need Ultra Ball. You can just Dragon Call for your Garchomp or Garchomp EX. So it really does not need it. Like I'll do like a demonstration video if you guys want me to see how this engine runs. It's really good. It's really consistent, and I really like it. Next, we play 1 Professor's Ledger, just in case we don't have the energy in our hands. We can just search out 2, because we do play 2 different kinds of basic energy. Next, we have 2 Super Rod. Shuffle things back in that get knocked out. Pretty much Altaria, because that's a big bench, like a big target. Or Garchomps if too many get knocked out. Try if 2 of your Garchomps get knocked out, you want to get those back in. And for 1, we can skip the Gabite stage with 2 Rare Candy. There has been a point where I have decided to skip, so I get turn 2 Garchomp and apply a lot of pressure. So the option is there, or if you run out of Gabite or they're prized. You always want the Rare Candies just in case. Because there has been a game where 2 Gabites have been prized and I had a Rare Candy like 2 other Garchomps, so you will need the Rare Candies. Next, for cheap prizes, we play 2 Catcher. Until we get Lysandra, I'll play 2 of these guys right here. Even though it's a coin flip, it's still pretty good. Just the fact that you can take a prize, like an easy prize off the bench that you've set up already, or just to disrupt them, try to stall, or just take, pretty much try to knock out whatever they're setting up on the bench. Now, because Garbodor's still around, got 2 Tool Scrapper. We need Altaria's ability to hit for pretty big numbers, so we play 2 Tool Scrapper. Next, because we don't like paying the 2 retreat costs on Garchomp EX or the 1 on Altaria, we play 2 Switch, because why not? Because we do play basic energy, 2 energy switch. This is needed if we need to hit big with Garchomp EX, or if we need to move energy from a really damaged Garchomp to a new Garchomp, so we'll have to promote it and it's going to get knocked out. So this has helped me many times. And our A spec is computer search. I do recommend Dowsing Machine, but I do not have my Dowsing Machine. I gave it to my sister because she got back into Pokemon. I pretty much gave her my only good deck, really, which I'll do another day if I do get it back, or she comes over again. Now on to supporters, just standard stuff. 4 Juniper, 3N, 3 Skyla, 1 Shauna. That's our supporter line. This has been working great. Don't really need any more, so that's that. And now our energies, it's a little weird, mainly because I couldn't find some of my energy, so I had to improvise, do the next best thing. But we play 6 fighting energy, standard, what everyone else plays, 6 fighting energy. Play 2 blend energies and 2 water energy. I have my reasoning for this, because enhanced hammer is really big in this format. So we do want to play the basics, so we could Dragon Blade, or if we need to hit for Power Blast, we do want the regular waters. But these have been used for like fighting energy, but not as much, because I draw into these pretty often. But you do want to play 2 basic waters, just in case. Because enhanced hammer is really in pretty much every deck. I could outfit them into this deck, but I can't. Really, no stuff I feel should be taken out. Everything has their spot. But that's the deck. I really like it. It's really fun to play. I really do like it, especially hitting for those big numbers. But if you guys would like, well, I have been trying to get battle videos, but just no one has been showing up at all with at least decent decks at League. Not gonna lie to you, because I don't want to film a video of me just steamrolling a rogue deck. But if you guys want to see that, I could provide that. But I'm waiting for like a good decent deck to show up so I can at least show a good video. But I will try this Saturday if I can to get a battle video or something. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. And if I have no other videos to make, I'll probably just make like a demonstration on how like engines work in decks, like how to play them strategically. First one to do is Garchomp because it's fun, but that's probably what I'll have planned, is how deck engines work. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.